In today's video, I am going to show you three simple steps you can take right now to get out of menopause overwhelm. Hi, I'm Dana Lavoie, an acupuncturist and herbalist. I've been specializing in women's health for over 15 years, and I'm here to show you how to use customized Chinese herbal remedies supported by the best diet and the best lifestyle for your hormones during and after menopause, so that you can feel absolutely fantastic. Now, today I'm going to show you three simple steps you can take, and here's a little secret for you. These three steps support each other. If you do all three together, you're going to get exponentially better results. So the three most important steps you can take to get out of menopause overwhelm, I'm going to give them to you, and then I'm going to show you how to do each one. So first, it's about your diet. Eat enough vegetables, protein, healthy fats, and menopause superfoods to give your body the building blocks of hormones, because making enough hormones, having enough hormones, keeping your hormone levels high enough during and after menopause is really important for feeling good. Okay, that's step number one. Step number two, control stress levels and avoid exposure to potentially hormone disrupting chemicals. These might seem a little like out of the blue, but boy, are they gonna help your body to keep your female hormones more balanced and have you feeling better. And number three, use a natural herbal remedy targeted at balancing the particular hormone challenges your body is having during or after the change. For example, if your main issue is heat and sweating, you focus on that. If your main issue is mood swings, you get herbs that focus on that. You just add that targeted therapy in there with the diet and the lifestyle, and boom, you're gonna start to see things much more clearly, get out of overwhelm, and figure out what else you need to do. So for step one, how can you get in the right building blocks in your diet every day? Okay, here's an easy way. Have a smoothie with a whole bunch of servings of vegetables packed into it for breakfast each morning. And then have a little bit of protein, even just 3 ounces, 3 or 4 ounces, a couple of times a day. It can be protein powder in your smoothie. It can be something you have for lunch or dinner. It can be vegetarian. It can be animal-based, any form of protein you like. But make sure you're getting in at least a little bit, 3 ounces twice a day. Include 1 to 2 tablespoons of healthy fat or a quarter to a half of an avocado a couple of times a day. And include at least 1 menopause superfood, like 2 tablespoons of freshly ground flax seeds, or a gamasio, which is like this sesame seed and seaweed condiment you can sprinkle onto your food like salt. It's so delicious, and both of those foods are really, really great ones, great menopause superfoods. So that's diet. You just incorporate those little tips, and all of a sudden you're giving your body these hormone building blocks on a regular basis. Number 2 is some lifestyle tips. So stress management and avoiding hormone disrupting chemicals. That alone can sound overwhelming, but here are some really simple ways to do it. Practice meditation or deep breathing for 3 minutes per day. And honestly, if that's too much, start with 1 minute, but get in the habit of doing it every day. And if you are watching this video on my blog, I'm giving you a link to some free guided meditations, like 2 minutes long, 5 minutes long, that are on my blog that you can use, that are specifically designed for women at midlife. So you just sit down in front of the screen, you hit play for 2 minutes, you follow along with the meditation. That's all it takes to get started. You don't need to know anything. And in terms of chemicals, watch out for makeup and personal care products with something called parabens. If you see that, steer clear. Or artificial fragrances. Just avoiding those 2 things, you're going to avoid some of the worst hormone disrupting chemicals. And on my blog, I'm also linking to some other articles with a little more complete lists of the most important ingredients to avoid. And the other way to avoid some of the worst potentially hormone disrupting chemicals would be avoid eating foods with MSG or other artificial flavors or preservatives, and try to avoid food or water packed in plastic, and definitely avoid food or water microwaved in plastic. Okay, so That might seem a little complicated, but if you write it down, it's like plop yourself in front of a free 2-minute meditation video once a day, or just do it before you lie down in bed at night, and avoid some of these worst hormone disrupting chemicals. Okay, and number 3, a custom remedy to support your hormones' unique needs. So this is the one that's going to give you the really noticeable results, but this one works a lot better if you do the other 2. So this is my favorite one, like I said, because it's going to give you the biggest results. So my favorite targeted, customized natural remedy for menopause that you can do yourself at home is Chinese herbs. These herbs have been helping women keep menopause discomforts mild and also helping women slow signs of aging after menopause for thousands of years. So we know that they work, we know that they're safe, they have been proven by time. The herbs, there are herbs that are supportive for hot flashes and night sweats. There are other herbs supportive for mood swings. There are herbs supportive for insomnia and sleep issues, other ones for dryness. So you want to find the ones targeted at what you need the most help with. And please be aware that the herbs that are right for you right now will change as your hormones change. So 2 years from now, 5 years from now, you very likely will need different herbs. So the targeted herbs are for where you're at right now, and then you want them to change with you over time. This does make finding the exact right herbs a little bit complicated, a little more complicated than I can cover in this video, which is why I am teaching an hour-long masterclass. It's free, it's all online, and it's all about using how to use Chinese herbs during and after menopause. So go ahead and save your seat in the next masterclass by clicking the link below or the button right below this if you're on my blog. And if for any reason you are watching this way in the future and I'm not currently teaching the masterclass, there will be a link to some other great free resource you can use to get started. But right now, for sure, sign up for that masterclass because it is going to be good. All right, so I'm Dana Lavoie, and I am an acupuncturist and herbalist. I've been specializing in Chinese, in women's health for over 15 years, and I'm here to answer your questions. If you have questions, just put them in the comments below. Contact me. Be sure and become one of my email insiders because that is the best way to stay in touch, to ask me questions, to know every time I'm teaching a free class or putting out a new free resource. And plus, it's fun, and I'd love to stay in touch with you. So you can do that by signing up for the masterclass or downloading my free hormone balancing smoothie recipe and get connected with me via email. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you soon.